hello, you're likely someone who strategically plans your career, your investments, and your future. You manage risk. But what if one of the most significant unmanaged risks to your long-term plan wasn't in the market, but in your own neurology? Research has uncovered a serious link between adult ADHD and a potential reduced life expectancy by as much as 11 years. This isn't about fear, it's about data. And for a strategic person, new data requires a new plan. You must remember that research constantly changes. In the future, it is likely to have different numbers when it comes to years lost of life expectancy when it comes to adult ADHD. It's crucial to state that the information in this video is for educational purposes and it is not a substitute for personal medical advice. The goal here is to arm you with the latest scientific intelligence so you can make informed decisions about your own health, ideally in a consultation with a qualified professional. Why would a neurodevelopmental condition affect longevity? The reasons are complex and go far beyond the obvious symptoms. Think of it like an iceberg. The tip you see above the water is the inattention and the hyperactivity. But the massive unseen part below the surface carries the real risk. So why we may have a lower life expectancy in adult ADHD? First of all is heightened impulsivity. This just doesn't mean interrupting people. It can lead to risk-taking behaviors in finances, in relationships, and in day-to-day activities. Another factor is the increased risk of injury. The combination of inattention, impulsivity creates a statistically higher risk for accidents. This can manifest as distracted driving, leading to more serious incidents on the road, or a greater propensity for injuries at home or during recreational activities. A single severe injury can have lifelong consequences, impacting both quality of life and longevity. Another factor is the chronic stress. The constant internal struggle to manage day-to-day life, meet deadlines, and regulate emotions puts the nervous system under immense, prolonged stress. We know that chronic stress has a direct impact on cardiovascular health. Executive dysfunction. This makes it incredibly difficult to plan and execute routine health maintenance. Simple things like scheduling a routine health checkup, remembering to take medication, or constantly following a healthy lifestyle become significant hurdles. The modern minefield, fragmented care, often presented as a commodity. This issue is compounded by a significant problem in our digital age, a fragmented and often unqualified approach to ADHD care. We see a prevalence of misinformation on social media, with studies showing that much of the content can be inaccurate or misleading. A diagnosis made without a full comprehensive evaluation by a qualified specialist can be unreliable and lead to inappropriate treatment. It often fails to screen for the very co-occurring conditions like sleep issues, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, physical health conditions. All of them can contribute to these health risks. Furthermore, the research indicates a particular concerning detail. The impact on longevity appears to be greater for women. This suggests a potential gap in how women are diagnosed and cared for, making a thorough medical assessment even more important. The solution: a strategic health audit. This scientific understanding is a call to action. It highlights that the goal of treatment isn't just to improve focus. It is about protecting your mental health, but also your physical health. The risks we've discussed are modifiable. You have agency here. This requires shifting your mindset. An assessment should not be seen as a simple getting a diagnosis, getting a label. It should be treated as a comprehensive strategic health audit. This is why where a psychiatrist plays a vital role. As a medical doctor, a psychiatrist is uniquely qualified to understand the complex interplay between ADHD and your physical health and possible coexisting condition, interactions with medication if appropriate, to provide you the most sustainable plan for the future. This holistic approach ensures you're not just managing symptoms, but actively building a foundation for a long and healthy life. Managing your most valuable asset. You would never manage your financial portfolio without expert advice and a long-term strategy. Your health is your single most valuable asset. It deserves the same level of rigor. Ignoring the potential long-term impacts of ADHD is a risk that a strategic, forward-thinking person shouldn't take. A comprehensive assessment is the logical first step to understand your personal risk factors and creating a personalized plan to manage them effectively. If you're ready to apply a strategic approach to your own health, I invite you to visit our website at adhdspecialist.com. You can learn about our medically led, confidential assessment process designed for professionals who demand a thorough and expert-led approach to their well-being. Remember, the goal is always progress, not perfection. Thank you for watching.